My name's Katie Hopkins and I need you to remember one number for me, just the one, and it's this, 388. That is not the number of people that have called me a haggard old cow. 388 is the total number of people under the age of 60 who've died from COVID. 388 under the age of 60 since the pandemic began. These people didn't have any known pre-existing health conditions. These people had tested positive, maybe, for COVID, and this number of people died. We have collapsed our entire economy, locked down a nation, thrown small businesses to the wall, taken children out of their schools. People have missed their exams. People have been made homeless for 388 people. We've got the longest NHS waiting list since time began. Cancer patients have missed their treatments and people are committing suicide at a rate that has never been seen before. You're not allowed to talk about that either. For 388 deaths under the age of 60. Can you even imagine the ludicrousy of this situation? And you know, they talk about hospitals being under pressure. Part of me wonders if it's because people have been practicing their TikTok routines. But you know, for the staff that have chosen not to show up to work, not the ones that are still there, the ones that are self-isolating or needing to stay home on furlough, this number, 76,200. This is the number of NHS staff that failed to show up for work, that pulled a sickie on one day. It was Friday, the 30th of October. You want to know why our NHS is under pressure, why our hospitals can't take any more people, why ambulances are queued outside? Because in one day in the NHS, 76,000 people decided not to show up for work. I'm not allowed to say either of those two things. I'm not allowed to tell you that only 388 people under the age of 60 have died from COVID since this pandemic began, and nobody is allowed to criticise the NHS or the people sitting at home on furlough, the doctors and nurses refusing to show up for work. My name is Katie Hopkins, and both those facts are perfectly true.